You're in big trouble, though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? Cause I love me some me. I love some me.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life.
Stand myself.
Well, here we are at the new
studio.
Somewhat Tipsy studio.
I like this. This is where we're supposed to be.
It is.
We're supposed to be in a bar setting. I mean, we are somewhat tipsy, and this podcast studio was great.
Yeah.
But now it's time to, after that year we've been doing this, it's time to adapt into more of a bar setting. We've got plenty of liquor behind us if we get thirsty.
We do.
Anything you want, we have. Black label, blue label, red label.
I love the labels. But yeah, we're episode 55, I think, is where we're at
55.
now. Yeah.
Still together.
I know.
My longest relationship, Joe.
Literally my longest relationship.
You are my longest relationship. 55 weeks with you.
But yeah, no, the new studio is great. I'm loving the vibe. So,
cocktails and
yeah, it's been a great week. You know, my birds start off with a win, and my Canes. I can't get any better than that.
I went to the Gator game, and unfortunately, he did not win.
You ruined their
Really
whole
bad.
season.
I know.
3 hours. Whole season's
gone. It's a good game. It was a good game.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. You know, it just here in town. You know, I think with Biketoberfest coming up here,
About 6 weeks away from Biketoberfest, and end of the summer, beginning of fall, I'll say. Hurricanes have been good. No hurricanes right now. That one's facing it. They all keep going north.
Yeah, and this is
You want to talk about hurricanes? That's what something. I asked you if there's anything you didn't want to talk about. You went right to no. Now you want to talk about hurricanes.
I'm talking about hurricanes.
Yeah, we had rain the other day, and I saw some low-lying areas got a little under the flood.
God, Flagler Ave and New Smyrna got part of it got flooded.
Yeah, it's not even bad. It's the drainage systems all over. So
keep on building.
Yes. We'd like to welcome Megan to the show from Madeline's Wine Bar, and Sabrina, who works for you at Madeline's Wine Bar.
Sabrina works for Sabrina.
Sabrina
I'm
works
her
for
emotional
Sabrina.
support person.
I got it, and that's the most important. That's the most important. No, you have your own business that you do.
I do. Charlie's House of Gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Selling some jewelry.
Jewelry.
Yep. Custom pieces.
Cuss everything.
that.
Yeah.
We love Sabrina
Yeah.
jewelry.
Yeah. Megan's wearing them. Oh, I'm wearing them right now too.
I didn't get any gold jewelry to wear.
Yeah.
Gold tooth or
I should've
anything.
brought you
Missing
some.
out.
I
want
do wear gold teeth
I've seen
sometimes.
it. I've seen your fangs.
I wear
Your gold teeth
fangs.
fangs.
Yeah.
I want the fangs.
Yeah. I'll do it for you.
Next show, I want to wear the
Only
fangs.
she can pull off a fang. Though.
I think you're right.
You
I don't think
really
being up here with gold fangs on would do really well.
I can't do it.
Be somewhat changing the channel if we kept doing that. So
Sometimes when I bartend, I remember Dave came up. He's like, "You have gold teeth in your mouth."
Yes, I do.
like little gold teeth. So I have to ask, Madeline's Wine Bar. Where'd you get Madeline's from?
Madeline was a cat I had when I was 8 years old. And before it was a wine bar, it was a yogurt shop. And it was named after the guy's dog. And so when I had no idea what to name it, I'm like, I'll name it after my cat. So,
Just named after a cat. And it fits. It works perfect.
It works, yeah.
So have you always been a wine connoisseur, liking wine, or did you just said,
No.
I'm going to open a wine bar?
I'm not a wine connoisseur at all. I mean, I like wine. I like to drink it. But I'm definitely not an expert. But I've worked in the bar business for 20 plus years, and opening a full liquor bar is a much different venture than beer and wine. And so when the opportunity arose to open my own bar, beer and wine was hospitality is what I know. Wine is not what I know. So
It's all hospitality.
exactly.
I mean, everything's hospitality.
So that's why it's
And
wine
you
bar.
opened in 2021.
January of 21.
So
Yeah.
right after kind of the pandemic's letting up, and did that put back construction a little bit and stuff?
Everything
What was your shoot date to open?
At this point I can't even. So I signed my lease in October of 19, I think. Yeah, October of 19, and then didn't open till 21 because all of 2020 was
All the pushbacks and the lumber being $30.
Well, and even like getting like any of my license, anything to open, like everything just took forever. Lumber was the build out was.
Did you
not
still have to pay
ideal.
rent?
So when I originally signed my lease, we kind of didn't know what was going to be happening with COVID and whatever. So I signed, and I got 90 days of no rent. But after that,
After that, it was all construction and rent paying.
yeah. So that was a process.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you got open in 2020. What month in 2021?
January.
January 21.
Yeah. So it was almost, less than a year, but it was over, Yeah, it was over a year.
Yeah, but you've been growing every year and doing better and better. And
Yeah, and I mean, even if it's the bar business. Some months are up, some months are down, but I feel like as long as we're pretty stable and still paying the bills and everything's.
not every month is going to be up. And that's why I try to get through to a lot of owners. And especially around our area, September is always a dead month.
Yeah.
You get that back to school, August, September, it's always slow. And I get owners going, hey, what's going on? We're slow. Where's this? I'm like, guys, this happens every year.
It is, yeah.
Every year, right after Labor Day till about mid-September, end of September, you're slow.
Historically, 20 years in this town,
Right.
September has always been.
It's just always been.
Notoriously a slow month.
And everyone's hitting up for jobs and hitting up this. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure you get hit up by about 3 a day. I get, hey, how you doing? I'm great. How are you? Where would you like me to try to find where you can work?
People ask me all the time about
Mm-hmm.
shifts. I'm like, look, the girls I have, we're all trying to get shifts, so I just don't have anything extra. I'm not trying to be difficult or not. It's not you. I just really don't have any positions available.
And we talked before the show. You don't have a big turnover rate with your girls. They've been with you, most of them, since day one, which you're really lucky because most of us, and especially
I know I'm in the minority. Most people
you are, because
not.
especially in this town. I mean,
Yeah.
what the day you start off, you hire, and a year later, it's been turned over 3, 4, 5, 6 times in 12 months. And you've had some of the same girls, same employees, same staff.
I've gone through a little bit, but all of it, for the most part, has been parting on good terms. It wasn't bad terms. It was just things happen.
I'm graduating college. I'm moving on. Me and my boyfriend are moving out of town. So
Right.
it's never like, hey, you're fired or hey, I quit because I don't like working here.
I think
it's
that we
always
had
a good
one situation where it was like that, and that is what it is.
It happens.
But, yeah, But otherwise, yeah, it's always been very amicable, and everybody, they still come in and patronize the place, and we're still all on good terms. So, but for the most part, the people that I have are. We're small and mighty. That's how I define us. We're everybody's that we have I've never worked at a bar with less drama. So, and I've worked
That's
at
a
a lot of
beautiful
bars, but nobody's hooking up with anybody. Nobody, so
Wait,
that
what?
definitely makes a big
That doesn't
difference.
sound
I know,
hospitality
right?
like
That
at all.
doesn't sound like it at all. I know, but I swear to you, nobody there. We don't. Yeah. So that keeps it simple.
That's the hard part. When the cook beats the server beats the bartender, and
The
now they're
hostess meets
dating.
the busboy, and
Yep.
now everybody's a mess.
And there it
Yeah.
is. And that's why Hooters is still in business because they meet the busboy.
Yeah.
But so what's been the most challenging over the last couple of years with rising prices
I
and
would-
food and drinks and obviously
The
payroll? I mean,
prices-
payroll's going up every year. We're actually in about another,
September 30th.
September 30th.
Going
We go
up
up
again.
another $1,
Yeah.
for staff, which I kind of say good and kind of say bad. I get it, but I remember $2.13 an hour, and I'm showing my
I was
age.
going to say, I made $2.13 an hour.
I
when
remember
started
$2.13.
bartending, where a paycheck didn't really it was kind of irrelevant.
It was
There were
non-existent.
plenty of bars where they're like, well, you could work. Oh, I'll just come work. I'll just work.
And there was
for
plenty of
tips.
bars that say, "Are you gonna
I'm
pick
not
up
on payroll at all?"
How many times do you remember, are you going to pick up your check? I'm like, why? It's $12.
Right.
7
Or it's
checks
nothing.
later, 3 months later, you go pick up your $81 in total checks.
Yeah.
And now the checks come out and they're ready for their check. And I mean, it's
Because
Well, it's a
they're
couple
getting
$100
Well, they all
bucks.
get direct deposit now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a couple
now.
$100
If I can
bucks.
ask, do you do tips, the credit card cash tips that night, or does it go on their check?
Neither. I give it to them after it clears.
Gotcha. So it's,
I give it to them cash after it clears.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because that's been the biggest thing at some of the bars that we have is some of them goes on their check, some of them do it
Everybody's
right
a
out.
little-
And everyone's a little different. And it's, that check's now a $15, $18, $2,000 check.
Right.
Where, again, I remember our checks, they were
Nothing.
$31,
Checks were
$12.
not- Right.
I'm like,
but
can I be?
everything's done through a credit card now. So, I mean,
It is. I would say 90% of the transactions.
I don't think I'd go that
do
high.
Is
for
all
mine,
credit
it's more
card.
than 90.
You think 90%?
My demographic? Absolutely.
Everything's credit card, debit card,
Everything's-
everything.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I paid $10,000 in credit card fees last month.
Yeah.
How do you pay credit card fees? You put back on the customer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like-
I've
I put
been
mine back
against
on
it.
the
I put my.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I think then we can talk about this, but
I'm
arguing-
actually doing it October 1st.
Nobody
Why?
complains
Yeah.
about
Nobody
it.
complains
I'm
about it.
starting
And
it
I think
October
they
1st.
expect it. I
Listen,
travel a lot.
I always
wherever
tell them,
I
listen,
go.
I can make that burger go up $8 instead of $1, or you can put back on your credit card fees. You pay it. Like, we get it. I mean, and maybe, but you shouldn't be paying $10,000 a month.
For the longest time, I tried to stay away from charging the guests. Like I don't know. I just kind of felt like I feel like I'm nickel and diming them. And everyone thinks that restaurants make millions of dollars
You're all a
every
millionaire.
year, which is
The
just
minute
not
you
the
own a
case.
restaurant, I'm the owner. You make $4.2 million. You drive 3 Ferraris, and you have no worries in the world. And it's complete opposite.
That's what I tell myself.
It
If you
is.
tell them I'm the owner, I'll fire you. I don't want anybody to know.
I mean, I don't own the bars, but I always tell them like I'm
Right.
I'm a janitor. I
Yeah.
clean. I don't want anybody to know my, because then they always think something differently.
Yeah. I don't want to, because I don't, everybody's got an opinion, or that's the hardest part, I would say.
They want to tell you how to run your bar.
Everybody wants to tell you about this, that. Then please open a bar.
And everybody ran a bar. The amount of people that have run bars that go into restaurants is mind
Oh,
blowing.
well, I've run so many bars. And yeah, I'm like, oh, how long?
My uncle's brother ran a $2 million bar, and you're like, good.
Yeah,
That was a long time ago in 1974. That's not today.
yeah, yeah. It's
I didn't-
it's not the same world.
I didn't understand the tip and credit card thing. Because when I worked at, I don't know if I'm going to call them out, when I worked at Diamond Dolls, they just gave us the hourly.
They just gave you hourly?
Yeah.
What do you mean they just gave it to you? Like,
Like, you know how now they do the tips and the credit cards or whatever, and then it gets taken out? That's
Yeah.
not how it worked over there.
you just got cash every night for your shift pay, basically? Your cash tips, obviously, and then your credit card tips.
Yeah.
Well, I know, like
That's why when I
Fugu
started, I was
gives
like-
cash at the end of the night to their employees. They give them all cash for their credit card tips every night.
Yeah.
I have some
do too.
I have some
still get
restaurants that do
cash
it.
at the end of the night.
I have some restaurants that do it and some other ones that don't.
They got to give me 2 days. I got to make sure it clears. I don't want
That's
somebody
smart,
coming
too.
back and disputing
Yeah.
anything, and then it's hey, I don't want to charge them back.
Hey,
and
give me my
deal with
$60
all-
back.
right. I'm like, okay, let all the money come through. As soon as it comes through, then it's to them.
yeah.
So
Isn't that a little bit more accounting for you?
yeah, but
But it's a good thing.
I mean, it
basically, I work.
saves me accounting.
Basically, I work on Sunday. By Tuesday, I can come pick up my tips from Sunday. So every day or two, I have envelopes
or
sitting
Zelle.
there.
I Zelle them.
Oh, that's
'Cause,
nice.
Yeah, you can just do it.
Bam, bam,
Put it
done.
with your accounting.
Yeah, it's a CYA.
It's the same
you know?
as them getting cash. Yeah.
So have you always put the fees back on the customer for the credit card fees?
No, I didn't at first. I had a different credit card, or I had a different POS system, and then when I switched to, we now use the same person for POS, and when I switched to them, that's when we started charging it back to the customer. But at that point, it kind of had shifted where I had realized from like going places and being all over the country that anywhere you go, they're charging it back to the customer.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, they're charging it back.
And-
so
But you're not really good because you're not doing dollar drinks. You're not really having
No.
teen nights or college nights. So your customer, in a good way, isn't going to bitch about $1.50
Nobody
more,
bitches
a
about it.
$2.25 more because I got 3 bottles of wine. Like
no.
I'm kind of the same way at most of our places. Really, nobody cares.
If anything, I just see them switch. They'll, it's a little cheaper if I do cash. Oh, okay, I'll pull my cash out, and they'll just use their
Right.
cash, and they won't put it on the card.
Well, you got to be careful what POS system you have too, because there's a difference. Like, say you have Toast,
Yeah,
and you want to. I use Toast now, and Spot On are completely different the way they do the credit cards. To where Toast, if you want to charge for the credit card fee, Toast sends you a new rate. So like debit cards, it goes up to 1.75%, and you can't charge the guest for the debit card. But for
Right.
credit cards you can. So even that 10,000 a month's only going to go down to 5. I mean, I'm going to save a little bit, but you know, the amount of debit cards and all that, where a Spot On is a cash discount.
why don't you go?
I was gonna say,
why don't
because-
you go? Why don't you switch?
well, because technically
It's
you're
just
not
it's a lot.
allowed. That's a legality thing, I
It
believe.
is. It is. Yeah,
you're
that's
not
all
allowed
legal.
to charge somebody the fee, but
No.
you're allowed to give them a discount if they pay cash.
Yeah.
So Spot On does it to where they build the fee into the price. So
Yeah.
that then you can give a discount if they pay cash.
Yeah,
and
and
that's
then-
how they like get around it.
Yeah, and Toast does it on the other legal spectrum of, okay, we can charge for a credit card if you give
No more wine for you.
if you give a month
One glass of
notice.
wine. She's already knocking pesos off the wall. Our new studio, and you're wrecking our studio. Who sent you?
Can we get that?
We're gonna make that into a reel.
That's a reel. Can we cut that out? It'll be a reel. That's our new
Blooper
opening.
reel.
But yeah, with Toast, it's, you know, they're charging for the credit card, but you can't for the debit card. It's just a different
Right.
way of doing it, but it's a way for Toast actually makes more money
Yeah.
that way than they
If I'm running
did
a
before.
Card, I'm
It's
running a card. I don't care if you're credit or debit. I'm
Yeah.
running a card. It's
Yeah.
a processing fee. Here's your
you know, and it's just switching is such a process because, you know, I mean, your POS, you know, depending on how big you are, could be
It's like the
intertwined into
brain
so
of your
many things.
operations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like for me, my
Yeah, but
accounting
still,
software, all that's.
But think about it. You said you're only going to go save about $5,000 a month. That's $60,000 this year.
Oh, it's still huge.
So, I mean, that's a huge
it's a
number.
savings.
Now your operation's slightly different than hers or
Yeah.
mine or this,
Right.
but still $60,000 a year savings by putting it back on the customer.
Oh,
Really-
it's great.
yeah.
Yeah. And for the customer, it's this much. For
Yeah.
you, it's this much. I mean,
No, I thought forever it would, it would affect me and people wouldn't come in because of it. But everywhere I go, they're
Well,
charged.
because
I'm like,
Megan's right. The only thing I ever see, someone goes, "Oh," and they pull out their wallet and they'll pay with cash.
it's
That's
just
the only
a
thing I've
shift in
seen.
the way the world is now. I mean, when I started bartending, when we worked at Lollipops, we would write down people's checks, and if they had a credit card, we had maybe 5 credit cards at the end of the night where you would go to an adding machine and add up everything that you had written down.
And then you did the knuckle buster.
And then we even had like a charger plate. If
The
for
knuckle
some
buster,
reason
yeah.
you couldn't get it to connect, you'd like charger plate it.
And now
yeah.
you take your phone and tap it on there, and you're charging right from your
So
phone.
it's a shift in it used to be 90% cash. Now it's 90% credit cards. Somebody has to pay for it.
God, you guys are seeing that much?
oh yeah.
I would have said 70-30.
Oh,
I'm 90.
I'm saying mine's like 95% credit cards. I have a demographic of people that are not carrying cash. I mean,
Jeremy, legit, I have to go to the bank almost every day because I still pay out cash to the servers and bartenders. I have to
Right.
go to the bank and renew the cash in the safe just
Right.
to tip
You have to write,
everybody
you have to
out.
write
I have
yourself
to
safe
go-
loans almost every day.
yeah. I have to go get the cash is always negative. I have to go get cash just to refill my drawer from paying out a band that night because I don't have any cash.
Yeah, I stopped doing all entertainment and cash.
You
they're
don't do
all
checks for
now.
entertainment?
No, I give them cash too. Well, they do get cash at the end of the night, but I just do a payout in my
Right.
Yeah.
system and let my accountant deal with it.
No, my account. We all love our accounts.
Yeah.
They're always the best. So what for 2026? We're 4 or 5 months away from a new year. What is your take on 2026 to keep the ball rolling in this market?
I think having the fact that I do have good staff that's been there for a long time helps tremendously in any market. People are going to come back to see the person that they feel like an emotional connection to or whatever, have a rapport with. That's going to help keep your base clientele. So keep my same staff, retention of staff members, which isn't a hard thing to do. But also I think people love a theme night right now. I keep doing lots of theme brunches, because people love an excuse to dress up or do something a little different, especially here in our demographic. There's not anywhere different for people, to go or do or wear certain outfits, and they just want an excuse to dress up and go out. So give them a theme night where they can dress up and go have a party. They're there for it.
Have you noticed that? It's like almost you have to do an event to get people out. Like you can
Yeah.
have your
I hate to
regulars,
say it,
but
but
if you
I've
want to
said-
do a good night, you have to make it an event.
I said
Yeah.
for years, every night's an event night. Every night,
needs
whether
to
you're
be.
doing bingo or you're doing, a band or you're doing a red party, white party, whatever it is, every night's an event night. I mean, if you
I
treat
think
it like
along
that.
with the evolution of credit cards, it's ironic because you also have had such an uptick in like dive bars. People love a dive bar, whereas those places have always been cash only, and now they even have to shift to credit cards because they're getting the dive bars are killing it. Nobody's going to nightclubs anymore. So when I say there's nowhere to dress up, it's not like you're getting ready to go to the club on the weekend because people don't do that.
Nope.
So you have to give them sort of the dive bar like atmosphere, the smaller space, but still an excuse to
Well, like we were
dress
talking,
up and do something different.
the happy hour, the ladies' nights have altered. I won't say they're over, but they're altered. Like
Yeah.
you used to go to happy hour was 4 to 6 or 2 to 7, 5 nights a week. And the reason you did that is to go meet people and you get
Yeah.
off work. Nobody works till 5 anymore.
Nope.
It's work from home,
Yep.
work this, work different shifts. So the happy hour that we knew 10, 20 years ago is pretty much gone. We're altering it where we give 2 hours of discounted drinks. That's what pretty much everybody does, 2 or 3 hours or all day.
I don't even do it.
You have no happy hour?
I have 0 happy hour crowd. I don't do a happy hour discount. It doesn't. The people that are coming in at that time are coming in regardless of if
Whether it's
there's
a $5 glass of wine or a $7 glass of wine, doesn't
They
really
don't
matter.
care.
Right.
They're gonna buy it
I would agree.
regardless,
I mean,
so-
I never get a lot of people that, oh, what's your menu? What's your price? This.
Nope.
Do you put price on your menu?
Yeah,
Is your price? Because I've had a couple restaurants we didn't even put the price on there.
yeah, no. But I don't know. We don't get a happy hour crowd. People are going to come in
Yeah.
regardless. I don't know. But like you said, everybody works from home. They're kind of like, isn't that push at 5 o'clock when people get off work?
There's not a group of people going out.
No.
right
Well, and
after
it's
work.
the dating world. You went out to meet people, to meet a guy, to meet a girl. Now you swipe right, swipe left, slide into a DM. I don't ever need to go out to meet somebody. I can meet anybody anywhere online on either a dating app or Facebook or Instagram. There's all these dating sites. So that's how you can meet whatever you like.
There is no more organic.
Right. I don't need to go out to Razzles on a Friday like I did 25 years ago to
plus
try to
it's
meet somebody.
Daytona, anybody you're going to meet organically, you already know. So,
I don't feel like people even leave the house anymore.
no, I don't grocery shop.
No.
Yeah, they'll literally bring the groceries right to you.
Yeah, I don't grocery.
Yeah, I do.
When's the last time you've been to the grocery store?
It's been a minute.
Well, yeah.
It's literally like.
I mean,
the
remember
more you
back
do
then we
it-
had to order pizza or Chinese. That was your options. Now you can order anything from
Anything.
anywhere and get it delivered.
Anywhere.
You want Applebee's? You want a bloomin' onion from you ordered it's there.
Yeah.
It's literally $7 more. You're going to use that $7 of your time and gas.
Right.
See, I love going to the grocery store. I still go multiple times a week. Like I'll forget something to purposely just go out. Granted, I have kids, so
That's
it's
fine.
kind of nice.
You want to get out of the house. Let's be serious.
Well, that's.
I need to go get
but I have
Doritos.
to take my kids if I'm going to the grocery store, and then we end up buying so much shit we don't.
Oh,
need.
yeah.
Like if I'm there
Family
on the
size
app,
Oreos.
It's the milk, cheese, and butter turned into
They're just
$212.
throwing things- They're like, oh, mom, let's get this. I'm like, no. If I grocery shop on the app, they're not in my ear about what we should get. I'm
Cookies
like,
and candy and all the
yeah.
stuff they have to have.
Like, oh, I'll buy them some watermelon. That's what they get. That's it.
Some watermelons.
Yeah, they can have some watermelon.
Oh God, I have a
What's
problem.
the BOGO fruit this week at Publix?
The pogo fruit.
Yeah.
Now,
Gotta go
Sabrina,
with the
you worked at a
BOGOs.
lot of different bars in this area. What are you seeing over the years that's changed as being a bartender and server and cocktails and everything you've done?
I feel like it's changed so much because I feel like strip clubs aren't even in anymore. It's like the newer generation just doesn't. It's dive bars to where when we we
built
wanted
up-
to dress up. We waited. I used to buy outfits on,
Oh.
plan them on Monday to go out on Friday.
We built
You
our
went to
lives off the
579, got a new outfit to go out, did you?
579.
I had it planned out. Yeah,
That
there
is
was
so
somewhere to go
funny.
every night of the week. What Tuesdays was Red Tails.
Yes, yes.
Then it was like Wednesdays, ladies' night at Razzles.
And when did they have? When did what was the rock bar that was out?
Yeah,
near-
Beach Street. Remember? Do you remember when Beach Street was bar after bar after bar? You
It
used to
was
walk up
Love
and down
Bar,
the
Yeah.
street.
Groove Bar,
And they were connected
Red
in the back?
Tails, like everything.
I don't think that's a thing anymore.
What is?
It should be.
Like, just I don't feel like younger people just want to go to the dark. And then I also feel like we drank a lot more than any of these people.
Do or did?
Ah,
Well,
Do or
same.
did.
Well, we started at home, and
The girl holding her third glass of wine, been here 35
we
minutes,
also
but
didn't go
okay.
out till
Tequila,
midnight. Like,
yeah.
we didn't-
Much later.
We didn't leave the house till midnight.
Oh, yeah.
That was the
I
thing.
never went out till
Never. Now you can't find anywhere open
11:30.
after
I'd
midnight.
start getting dressed at 10:30
Where?
Yeah.
to be out
I
by
have people
midnight.
complain to me
Yes.
all the time because I'm closing, and they're like, "Where can we go next?" I'm like, "I don't know. Timeline. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you." to
I
go.
was sitting with one of my reps today from Budweiser, and he was telling me that liquor consumption, alcohol consumption whole, is at the lowest it's ever been.
Yeah.
and not
and-
during the pandemic.
No,
but now.
no, yeah, now it's so bad.
yeah, it's
But I think
and
it's a newer
Modelo's at an
generation.
all-time high. Do you sell a lot of Modelo?
They keep telling me that it doesn't move that well.
I'm going to be honest with you. We sell it as ours, but not like that.
I sell so much Modelo. So it's definitely my number
Really?
one selling.
Megan's go through 100 cases a week of Modelo.
Yeah, I wish I went through 100 cases of anything. No, I go through a lot of Modelo though. Like I have to have Modelo.
I mean, Yingling is one of my top sellers. It has been
Yingling's
for
great.
10 years.
Yeah.
Mick Ultra's
You know
mine.
what?
Ultra is always.
Mick
I do
Ultra's
sell a
always-
lot of Ultra.
I sell a lot of Ultra. Yeah, but I'm a wine bar. I mean, it's but Modelo is definitely.
Now, you have some crafted cocktails, don't you?
Yes, but so my people are always at, oh, can I get a gin and tonic? I'm like, I don't have a gin and tonic. The crafted cocktails that we have, I get spirits that they're not wine based because they're not made out of wine. Like they're still made out of like the tequila is made out of agave. They're just they're fermented instead of distilled, so the proof doesn't get as high, so it complies with my beer and wine license. So when people try to use it like a full bar, I'm like, you don't want a vodka soda from my. The crafted cocktails that are on the menu are what they are. yes, they're made not with wine, but it's still
Yeah.
not. You're not getting Tito's. You're not.
But you have
getting,
custom ones like the strawberry smash or different ones like that you guys do
Oh,
throughout
and
the
they're
year.
great. And
Yeah.
we make an espresso martini. We make, we have different, and we sell a lot of them. And it's
Do you sell a lot of mocktails? Do you get people coming in to just want mocktails?
ask me about mocktails a lot. We don't really have any because I don't have a gun. So like I don't have juices, I don't have sodas. So it's like the cost effectiveness for me of a mocktail when everything's coming out of, if they want Sprite in it, like what you're mixing it with at all, I have to open.
You have to open a can.
But like my Sprite and my Coke that I carry, it's all in a glass bottle, which is nice for when people want a
Oh, yeah.
non-alcoholic beverage, and it's great. But the cost effectiveness for me to
Not
open
good for a
that
mixer.
to make a mixer,
Yeah.
it's not good for that. So, but we did just add a THC mixer that we're gonna do like mocktails with a THC infused. So we're gonna replace like the fermented alcohol in some of our things with the THC so that people
nice.
can do like, it's not a mocktail because it's not virgin, it is THC, but it gives us something that's a different option other than just alcohol.
And
Do you sell any of the THC drinks?
I was
So-
gonna say,
There's a huge market.
it's the next new thing.
I think that it is.
I haven't had a drink of alcohol in a year and a half.
Yeah.
I was really good at it. But like I love the THC drinks, and I looked into bringing them in, and the insurance cost. My insurance is high as it is, so getting that like that
Have you
20%
talked to
increase.
Budweiser?
Oh yeah.
Because they have stuff that doesn't.
As long as you have it's a food
who I'm
license. Don't you
insured
have to have a
with,
food license?
who I'm insured with won't touch it at all.
Not
It's
at
like
all.
a 20% increase, so it wasn't worth it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't worth it for me. But I went to a couple bars, and I'll go to a bar that has a THC drink now because at
Yeah.
least
Well,
it's
good,
fun.
you
I
come
could
see
still be at the
us.
bar.
We have a
Absolutely.
THC drink.
Yeah, because I miss going to bars.
Yeah.
And I went
The
and did a fantasy
camaraderie.
draft, and they had the THC drink. I'm like, all right, this is fun. I missed this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was great.
Well, and we
Get me
have
out.
next door to us, we have a kava bar, and kava craze is they are busy all the time, but they don't drink. They don't allow alcohol, but they like food, so they come to us to get food. So we have a good bounce back and forth with them, even with us being alcohol and them not. But now that we have a THC drink, it's like something that, okay, if they're coming over there and waiting for food, they can have a drink
one.
while they're waiting because it's not alcohol. And most of them don't drink alcohol, the people that are hanging out there. So
Now, what is this kava craze? I see the kava bars. I've never really.
I don't know. I've never drank it. But I love my neighbors. They're great people. They're always busy. As far as I know, they put out a great product. If that's the product that you're into, it's just not a product I'm into. So I don't really know anything about it.
I don't understand it because I'm sure it has to do something stimulant to your brain. It
does,
has
okay.
to, but what does it do?
Sabrina goes over there all the time.
Sabrina likes it. She's like, I'm
Yeah.
not going to drink. I'm going to go have
It's a
kava.
root.
What does it do though? Like what
So-
feeling do you get?
So when you first drink it, it makes your tongue numb. And then like you have to figure out like how much to drink. So I'll drink one, and when I first went over there, I was like, oh, this is gonna be nothing. I'm like I drink all the time. Not anymore. But when I hang out, I can drink. So I drank the first one, and after a while, it gives you that like good buzz, but you don't have any of the side effects of a hangover, which I stopped drinking for a while because I just had like crazy hangovers I've had it since I was young, like forever. Like for 3 days, I'll be sick because of drinking. And then so I'll just stop drinking for a long time. And then I went over to the kava bar, like every time.
Yeah, I'm not there. I'm gonna do. I'll drink till 3 a.m. 7:30. I'm back up, ready to go.
Yeah, no,
No
they
hangover.
are. They
No.
are not me. I'm sick for days, so I went to the
texting her.
kava bar to start drinking.
She has 2 vodka
They
tonics.
are-
She's done for 3 days.
I am, literally.
That wine.
No, I should be okay tonight, but
She knows I drink. It's like
She
6
call,
a.m. I'm texting
if she
like,
calls
hey,
in
what
this
are you
week, I'm gonna know what it is.
if I stop now, I'm good. But yeah, no. But no, our friends when we go out, we drink. Like I try to drink with them, and they drink. They can drink.
They can drink.
So I'll try to keep up
We
with
have
them.
some
but
pals that can drink.
Kava bar, you don't have like a hangover the next day or anything. It'll keep you at a good buzz for like 2 hours, and then unless you drink more, you go next day you're fine.
That's wild.
I think that's why people are doing. Actually, a lot of recovering alcoholics go there because it is still the bar atmosphere.
Yeah.
You're still getting a buzz, so it's like
Yeah, because I
definitely
knew
have
it
a
had to
vibe.
do something. Because no one's just going to go like if it doesn't do anything to you, you're not going to have a craze for it.
No,
You got to
right.
get some sort of feeling
It
out of
does.
it.
It gives you a buzz, and then they
It
have
numbs your tongue.
kratom too, which I don't really mess with that.
I don't know.
I don't know
That's
what that
getting,
is.
there's a little gray area with that. I think
Yeah, I don't really mess with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not
I
really
just
sure
stick
what
with
any of that
wine.
stuff is. Like, I'm just excited that weed gummies are around because
Oh, that.
I love that.
I love that. Yeah, I'm all about that's the THC, the gummies. Yeah.
I'm actually happy you got the
But isn't a drink and a gummy more or less the same thing?
Yeah.
THC drinks and the gummies.
It's one thing I'm going to
know.
miss about the old studio, man. The little smoke shop was right across the
Oh,
street.
I'm
I
sorry.
could get my gummy and pop.
My neighbors own that shop.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
awesome.
they're great.
Yeah.
April and Colin, they're fantastic people.
Mink
They
and
are
Drink.
wonderful. Mink
Yeah,
and Drink. Well,
Mink and
they
Drink.
had Mink originally was next door, and then they moved it to ISB because they
Yeah.
opened Drink, and
They're awesome people.
they're
I
great,
love it there.
great people.
Like the vibe in that place is cool. Like I actually like to go
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
it's
Like, 'cause
so
at first I
cute
didn't know
in
it was
there.
Cava,
Like
you know,
it's
like
yeah,
a bunch of hippies.
it
But
is.
no, everybody
It's
was
very
so
bunch of
vibey.
hippies.
No, it's very vibey. Everybody in there is like they're all
Yeah. I love
awesome
it.
people. Yeah.
It's like the new age hippie thing, though.
It,
In a good way.
It
No,
is.
not in a
It's
bad way.
definitely
But
a
It's a thing to
trendy
do,
thing.
yeah.
It's trend, yes.
I feel like it's an on trend. There's kava bars everywhere.
We got to figure out how to bring alcohol back, though.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Like we need to
Yeah.
do something to get these
Well,
kids
espresso
drinking.
martinis are helping with that. Like,
Yes.
if you can have an espresso martini, you're gonna have alcohol like success.
Have they? You're not liquor, so they may have not come to you yet. But like the espresso martini machines, like the old shot machines,
I've been
I have had two
places.
people this week trying to sell me an
Well, I
espresso
know
martini
Kettle One
machine.
has one. My problem is everywhere I've been where they have them, they work a little bit and then they break, and then they don't work, and then you're there and you're like, oh, I want an espresso martini. They're like, oh, we don't have them. Our machine's broken. I'm like, well, can you just make me an espresso martini? No, we can't make you one. Our machine's broken. I'm like, how can you not make? But they don't have coffee or they don't have,
Yeah.
So
It blew my mind today when they were actually doing the demonstration of it, and then they were talking about the cleaning portion of it because it looked pretty cool, super
you gotta
easy.
descale that bitch.
And then they're like, all right, when you're cleaning, you got to turn the cool off. If you forget, it's going to break the machine and void your warranty. And I'm like, and you expect me to put this $2,000 piece of
drunk
equipment? Yeah.
bartenders to
You
clean
expect
that?
my bar staff to
Get
not
outta
make a
here.
mistake ever?
What happened to the Jaeger bomb machines? Turn a
Yeah.
bottle upside down, you're
Yeah,
ready to
that
go.
was super
that's
easy.
That was
Yeah.
good. I missed the Jaeger
I
bomb
was
machines.
just talking to somebody about the Jaeger machines the other day. I was like, remember when like your boat was only cool if you had a fucking Jaeger machine on your boat? Like that's how you knew you were on the right.
on
Now,
the right.
like you go to bar. I haven't seen a Jaeger machine in a bar, and
No.
You remember Sun Masters? Sun Masters had a Jaeger
yeah,
machine.
of course it did. I used to get raspberry.
I know we're
vodka
getting
too
Megan
in
for
there.
Christmas
Yeah.
a Jaeger
Get her a
machine.
Jaeger machine.
Listen, I used to drink.
Used to?
I don't drink Jaeger.
No Jaeger anymore?
I try not to.
The house
drink.
wine. No house wine.
No
I call
more
it,
house
we call it
wine.
house wine.
Listen, I've been a bartender for over 20 years. I am very.
I've done many of Jaeger bombs with you at many of different bars.
I don't do a bomb.
Or Jaeger.
I don't like. Yeah,
I do the Jaeger bombs.
I like it all straight.
Probably your fault I started liking Jaeger
It
bombs.
probably is. I'll take
Yeah,
that.
this guy and the Jaeger bombs and twisted teas back in the day.
I love a twisted tea.
I love a twisted tea.
I still
I'm a
drink
big
a
Twisted Tea fan.
I don't know. I've adapted though. I've gone to the different seltzers though. Twisted tea I like because it was I would say Twisted tea was like the first seltzer. I know it's
But
not a
it's not a
seltzer.
seltzer.
It's not, but it was the first in that
Canned
direction.
But like I don't
Canned-
like Surfside.
Canned cocktail.
I won't get on that bandwagon.
Really?
What do you carry at your bar?
I carry Surfsides,
But you don't like Surfsides.
I don't drink them.
There's no seltzer you like.
I don't. I mean, I don't mind a High Noon or a White Claw. Like I like a seltzer. I don't like what are the ones? Surfsides. I don't like their aspartame. Like they take. I don't like the fake sugar. I'd rather have a twisted tea. Give me the full sugar. Like
Full
I don't
sugar.
want to die.
Have you tried the Beast?
I want.
The Nasty Beast?
I don't do the energy drink thing.
It's not really energy drink.
Well, it doesn't have.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't an energy base.
Not that I know.
Yeah.
I
think it
mean,
might
it's
be.
Monster.
It's
based
Monster,
on
but this is
Monster.
the alcoholic Monster. But there's not
But
that
it's
much.
an
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the
energy
energy
let's
drink's
just-
still in there.
I'm gonna find.
So it's like a Jaeger
I'm
bomb
gonna find one, and
seltzer.
we're gonna do one, and then we'll
Well, I
decide from
don't
there.
drink Jaeger bombs. I drink Jaeger. I don't like energy drinks. I feel like they're.
I'm
They're
gonna find
funky.
one, and we're gonna drink one.
Oh God.
I think Jaeger was the first thing I ever got sick off of alcohol wise.
I had somebody throw up in the back of a Mazda that I had off Jaeger, and I made them clean it the next day. 'cause
Jaeger
I
was a thing
not-
though back in the day.
It was. It
Well,
was
yeah, Jaeger bombs, and then it went to cherry bombs, grape bombs, all that
well
stuff.
as the
As the world turns,
as the flavors started coming out. Remember when it was like only Absolute and it was only like limon?
Yeah.
Absolute Pepper. They came with
Remember the
Bloody
Mary?
Yep.
Oh,
That was like the first
Bar.
mixer I think of.
Courant was the first grape vodka. Absolute had Courant, and Courant is a grape. And that was before like Three Olives had grape.
Three Olives, and then was it Three Olives? Was pretty much was that the first one that really?
Oh,
had?
Three Olives always had that.
Stoli
Loopy.
had a lot.
Which was
Stoli
great.
Raz was my drink.
Stolio.
Stoli Raz and Red Bull. Stolio.
Frank Front Row. Oh God, Stolio. Frank.
We gotta bring Frank to
Stolio
take on.
was good.
Stolio. Where's Frank? When we
Bacardio was
gross
good
drink
too.
everybody used to do
I like
together.
Bacardio.
Yeah.
Well, they were coming out with 2 or 3 flavors, and then I think I don't know, but it seemed like Three Olives came out with every flavor known to man. The
They did
chocolate, the
everything.
the Mountain Dew,
And then what was the cheap
Dew was good.
version?
Pinnacle?
Pinnacle.
And
Had
correct me
all
if I'm wrong,
flavors.
and I'll find this out. But Three Olives came out first, and the owner
Yes.
sold it. And in his contract, he was not allowed to make another premium vodka. So he went and got
And made
his.
Pinnacle?
He was getting his stuff from overseas, his
Sounds
mixtures.
about-
Then he started getting them from Canada, if I'm not mistaken, or in the States. And he invented Pinnacle. So he sold his one company for 300 million, billion, whatever, to Jim Beam or Jack Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Proximo. And then went and started Pinnacle and sold that again. I mean, guys pretty
Genius.
smart.
I'll tell
I mean,
you, down in Key West, we were a test market for the Pinnacle Bacon. And I'm telling you,
In a Bloody
Bloody
Mary?
Mary, it was
So good.
fantastic.
yeah, but what else would you drink it with?
And then it didn't pass the
But if you
test
kill
market,
it
and they
for
didn't bring it.
brunch.
Huh?
Yeah,
Breakfast
there was
shot.
so much.
Yes.
I love that bacon vodka.
Could you imagine
and
getting
no
a
one
bacon
made it
vodka
after
Coke?
that.
Like, what would you do if somebody
I would try it. I feel like
bacon
it'd be
vodka
good.
and Coke?
Yeah.
Everybody loves bacon, Jeremy. Everybody.
So bacon vodka didn't make it.
No, and I don't know how.
All right, that's our next
loved
thing.
it.
We're all going to come
So
together and
weird.
make bacon
I kinda wanna
vodka.
try it now.
When I used to drink milk, I used to drink White Russians with the Van Gogh espresso vodka.
I remember the Van Gogh.
And
yep.
I would make a white
Oh,
Russian
what did they
with
have?
the
They
Van
had the
Gogh
white
espresso
and the
Kahlua.
and the brown.
They did. The brown espresso Van Gogh with Kahlua and a
I-
White Russian was fucking good.
Godiva. Wasn't they have a Godiva one?
Godiva
Oh,
had
the
the light
Godiva
and the
before
dark.
was that was.
Oh, but you
delicious.
make it tastes
Chocolate
like Starbucks
martinis.
now. Like, yeah. All of that was with Starbucks.
So what's next in our industry to get people to, I don't want to say come back and drink.
We got to
but
get people drinking.
What
we
is
gotta
it?
do
But
something.
what is it? We can't lower our prices.
No.
We can't just say,
No.
oh, now we got things for $3. That's not going to bring the right crowd. We can't make them drink more.
Well, how do we get the younger crowd to accept alcohol?
Who says it's the younger crowd?
It's definitely the younger crowd.
Oh, it's
All-
the
so
younger
the younger
crowd.
crowd-
Have to, but the younger crowd, but
They have
you
more
have to think-
information than we do on poison.
Well, they're also exposed. They're exposed to kava, kratom, THC, things that were not socially acceptable when
Yeah,
we
we
were
had to
out
go to
drinking.
a drug dealer.
Right. Like if I wanted weed, I had to go buy weed from somebody. Like I wasn't.
And now you can walk into a store and for
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like
$50 walk
why
out with
would
weed.
they go to a bar? I think the future of it is, you know how we like got rid of smoking sections? We need to bring back the smoking sections, but for weed, not cigarettes, because nobody smokes
Yeah.
those. But I think if you can start incorporating weed into the nightlife atmosphere, that's where you're gonna.
It
but
will.
nobody wants to allow it right now, as far as like logistics.
Government-wise, yeah.
Yeah. But if you can get the government to loosen up on the whole weed and alcohol mixed consumption,
I think they're starting to.
I think that
because
they are
the
too.
THC drinks now they're starting to get in that direction.
I think it's
now
the
that a
only
bar
evolution.
can sell alcohol and a THC drink. Again,
In the
it's
same place.
In the same place.
Yes.
So I can get a vodka tonic and you can get a THC
Yes.
beverage. Let's call it. I think it's starting to head in that direction.
me, that's the
How
future.
far will it go? Or will it stop there? We don't know.
They're going to have to let people smoke it in public, though, eventually.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, say what you want about weed, whether you do it, don't do it, whatever. It's the future. Nobody smokes cigarettes anymore. Everyone's done with that. It's much more offensive to see someone smoking a cigarette than it is someone smoking a joint. Like
Offensive.
it is. I mean, it's becoming this is the
Yeah.
trending of acceptance in the market. It's just old bartenders that smoke cigarettes.
Yep.
Old
True
bar-
story.
I was gonna say,
You know,
I know
like,
it's
story.
already, like,
It's,
they all
you
have a
know,
little vape.
Yeah, I mean they
It smells good,
electronically
it tastes
do
good.
it.
Why would you-
It's-
I've
smoking
tried the
purple.
vape. I've
Yeah.
tried the vape. I
Smoking
can't do
purple.
it.
I-
I cough.
Listen,
I just cough repetitively. I've tried the vape. It does not work for me.
But it's like with wine that I don't like. I still sell it. I don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I like the trend or
Oh,
care
yeah.
where it's going. I am going to move with the crowd, regardless of if I like it or not.
Yeah.
So
And-
what's your go-to wine? What's your personal go-to wine?
I like a good red from usually. I love bubbles. Bubbles are always good, but I like a good red usually from somewhere not necessarily California. But yeah, I like Italian wines a lot.
Italian wines.
Yeah.
Italian wines, I've noticed, when I would have Italian wine, the hangover wasn't anywhere near as what any other wine hangover was, because that was my biggest thing, like the wine hangover. And Italian wines, for some reason, with me, it didn't.
It's like if you have a gluten allergy and you go to Italy, you can eat everything there. That gluten allergy is not going to bother you.
Really?
Their wine, I don't know. They just do different things there. I think that, I don't know. I was in Ireland in June and they told us there was like 120 ingredients that are allowed in our food that are not allowed in the food in Ireland. And that's just like and then in the UK, it was like 160.
Did you find things a little more bland over there, though?
No. Not at all.
When I went to Ireland, I felt like same thing. It was things weren't as.
I thought everything was great. I ate a Michelin star restaurant while I was there, so I was very like biased to that. But we had lunch there, so it was like a little tasting meal. But that was great. But even like the pubs we went to, like I had great curry, which I mean, England has a lot of so you would see the transition from that over to Ireland. But I mean, the Guinness stews and the pie and everything.
Now, was Guinness still cheaper than Budweiser there? Because Budweiser's their big import.
I didn't buy any Budweiser, so I don't know what that
Guinness?
cost. But I did drink Guinness the whole time I was there. I will attest that it was very different than it is when you drink Guinness here.
Harp and Guinness, I think, are their two big things.
Guinness, yep. Yeah. But the Guinness was great, and I mean, in Dublin, everything was. Kind of pricey, but not like nothing crazy. I don't know. I thought Ireland was pretty affordable. Yeah. Italy was very affordable. I thought so. Once you're there, it's getting there. It's getting to these places.
It's the $1,800 plane ticket, but then after you're there, everything's
right. Yeah. Once you're there, it's
where's next that Megan's traveling to?
I'm going to London in a few weeks.
Mm-hmm. London.
Yeah, which is very expensive. They're on the pound, and the pound to dollar ratio is not in our favor right now.
Oh no,
but no, it's not. But I'm going there October 4th, so. They have a great food scene. I'm very excited to drink their beer. Their beer's like kind of warmer there. I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, so I heard that. I've never been over there.
I've heard that. I haven't been. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, I don't think I could do warm beer.
I don't know.
It's not warm.
I did in college, but that was a whole different reason.
That's a different thing.
You didn't know what you were doing in college.
Yeah.
I just needed the beer, after the party.
Yeah, you just have a keg and whatever.
Yeah.
I'm from the north, so we just put the keg in the snow outside, and
I miss that so
Keg
much.
stands.
Yeah.
Keg stands in the snow.
Yeah, it's so easy at holiday time, family gathering. You just put everything.
Remember, you
on
go to the
porch.
grocery store for $80, you got a full keg.
Yeah.
And if you had to rent the other one, it was $25. Like $105, you had a full keg of beer. 108 beers, 120 beers, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then you rent the little tap thing for somebody had when they stole from somebody, and you're like, I stole this from work. I'm like, cool, keep it. We'll use it.
Right. We're gonna have that. Mm-hmm.
God, you go to a liquor store. I wonder if they do that nowadays. Go to a liquor store, buy a keg.
Does anybody even rent
I'm
kegs?
from Pennsylvania. We had a beer distributor. You can't buy beer, and it's still to this day. If you go to a state store, that's liquor and wine, and if you go to a beer distributor, that's beer.
Yep.
So you have to buy the beer or the wine and liquor separate. But at the beer distributors, they will usually rent you a tap for the keg.
I don't understand all this. How one beer distributor has to sell this, the other one says it's almost like a monopoly.
Oh,
if you want Bud Light here, you order from one company. It doesn't matter what it is. And now they're starting. And now beer starting. They're starting to sell liquor.
State of Florida.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now they're starting to sell liquor, like SR Barat and Daytona Beverage have
sell
liquor,
wine, they sell liquor.
liquor distributors now, and wine distributors. You know that from wine.
Yeah.
Your beer companies were beer, liquor companies were beer and wine, and now it's.
Well,
Everyone has a vodka. Everyone has a vodka.
Well, Jeremy, beer sales were down. They needed another revenue stream.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those where when the consumption goes down, you're just not getting enough orders, so you got to find a different revenue stream. I think even bars are trying to find different revenue streams and, just trying to figure out something else to do to bring in people because that has dropped off.
Theme park and customer service. We talk about this almost every show.
changed everything.
Yeah, but it's customer service. You have great customer service at your place. And I've never seen a bad.
And that is part of
that's what it is.
Brings people.
That's what I think you said. What's going to bring people back to liquor? It's maybe we'll never get them back to liquor beer, but you'll get people in because of customer service and consistency and theme parties and you know, when things go up and you're there. I mean, you're there 3, 4, 5 nights a week, even unless you're out of town flying to London or Ireland or, you know, Istanbul, wherever you're going. But you're there. You're shaking hands, kissing babies. You are the bar. You know,
and one of the biggest complaints that I get, like never in person, but online, people will say things. Oh, if you don't know somebody there, if you're not a regular there, if you're not a local there, you don't get the same attention. People, you know, they'll bitch, but I'm like, well, that's not the worst thing for them.
I would write back, well, we can't wait for you to be the same.
Bitch about. Like, I'm sorry
local.
that we're very good to our regulars and our customer. There's years of rapport going on. I'm sorry if they get a little extra attention. Like, it is what it is.
That's every bar, though.
That's what makes
that's every bar.
That's
every bar.
People complain about it online.
I feel like people.
You know what you do? Put something on.
You're complaining. You saw good service happening.
Put something online that says "Become a regular." Yeah. Tell them to go to the website, fill out this "Become a regular," and we'll give you the same thing.
There you go.
Send you a little card. Hey, we'll send you a little card in the mail for $9.99. You become a regular. Let's make some money.
You're a card carrying regular.
Card carrying.
I love it.
It's a good idea, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say that $10. I mean,
really
you're bringing another revenue stream.
Yeah. Love it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just don't know. We got to do something. There's something extra that we gotta. This new generation, we got to get them excited. And yeah, it's events and it's all that, but I think the events is a lot of for our age group, not so much that younger generation.
I disagree. I have 3 bars and I get calls left and right, fraternity parties and these parties, and they're respectful. We're not talking. We're not talking about fraternity parties when we were done, where they're trying to break everything and do this. Like, I will have 250 people in one of my establishments, one security guy, and not a single problem.
Yeah.
Not a single problem all night.
I don't have problems.
I stopped bringing in 9 security guards. I just don't need them. I have one guy walking around, and they're you know, if you have a problem, hey man, like, hey, we're sorry. They apologize. Like, back when we were younger, we wanted to fight everybody that looked at us wrong, and now they don't care.
Yeah.
You know, I have 250 people up there, 1 bartender, 7. It's more about the customer service, but you know, they're great. I want to say the younger generation isn't like our younger generation.
They are nice and forgiving.
They're nice. When we were 21, we wanted to get drunk and this and that.
They don't get plastered, though. Like we
no.
did.
Well, but there's also, I think, a very big acknowledgement has happened because of social media of the hospitality and server industry. Like, people that they might never work it might never be a part of their day-to-day life, but they're on TikTok and they see servers, bartenders talking about what it's like to live in the industry, filming what it's like to be in the industry. So they do kind of get a perspective of it that wasn't available 10, 15, 20 years ago. They couldn't see what it was like. They couldn't see the same 100 bartenders ranting about the same thing across a national spectrum. Like, now there are those things on platforms on social media where I mean, why did Trump campaign on no tax on tips? Because there is this majority of people that work in the hospitality industry that have been unheard, and nobody understands the plight that they go through every day working as they do and dealing with everybody's problems, and nobody deals with theirs.
Yep.
So there is this, like, I feel like, kind of revolution in that it's much more acknowledged that what hard work goes into being a server and a bartender. And we're much more appreciated than we were 20 years ago, where it was, when are you going to get a real job? What are you going to do?
We've all been told that. I've been told, when am I going to get a real job? I'm like, I make 80 grand a year and I'm 26 years old. I'm like,
what are you talking about? But good luck at your 9 to 5. Like,
but come to my happy hour.
Right. But it's acknowledged now that you can laugh in these people's face while you're banking on them behind their back. Now everyone knows that, when that wasn't acknowledged 5, 10, 15 years ago.
Now, you said something earlier. We were talking about how they go online. They just bitch about it, right?
Yeah.
So we do a segment on the show called Come On, Karen.
Come on, Karen.
Come on, Karen.
So I want you to, like, the worst or funniest 1-star review you've gotten over just the silliest bullshit.
So recently I had somebody review us that they said that they loved the place, their experience was great, but we needed to mop our floors. So our floors, I'm in a 110-year-old building. When I moved into the building, I epoxy coated the 110-year-old tile that was originally there. Well, we have flooded 3 times due to hurricanes. So that epoxy coating has peeled up in parts. It's still there in parts. It makes for a very difficult cleaning situation. We do the best we can, but it just is what it is. The floors kind of look a mess, but they're
But it
clean.
kind of matches your theme a little bit. I was without. You're not a
does.
messy place by me. Why I say that.
No,
but the ambiance with the decor match.
eclectic
Correct.
atmosphere, antique, exactly.
Like gold marble floors wouldn't work for you, but
Right.
the way you have it kind of blends and it looks good.
So I've never thought anything of it, but we got this 4-star review where they're like, everything was great, but they could mop their floors, and I didn't respond. I should have
Do
responded.
you respond to yours?
Sometimes, if I'm having some wine and I'm looking at it,
You get back around 8, 9 o'clock. She's going to respond.
I should. Like, it's sporadic, but anyway.
And your emotional support person over here helps you, I'm sure.
She's like, let's
She'll
say
text- I'll be
this.
like, "See this."
Yeah, girl. Anyway, so, that one I'm kind of looking at it like, do you know that our floors look like this? Because we have flooded 3 times in the 3 years that we've been open for hurricanes. But thank you for your criticism on my floors. So that was like obnoxious. And then even tonight, I had a woman who complained that another guest was rude to her, so I should buy her wine because somebody else that has nothing to do with me was rude to her.
And that's your job to buy her a glass of wine.
I got to hear the whole
Apparently
conversation
so.
in the background.
Yeah. I was like, remember?
Yeah, so it's things like that. Yeah, my floors, somebody else was rude. I don't know what you want me to do.
I mean, a lot of times, people just want something for free. It happens so often.
They just want attention.
Yeah.
They just
No,
want
I
free
wouldn't say they
attention.
want something for free. I'm a kind of side. They want attention.
They don't even want.
Sometimes the
wine.
ones that are-
They just want.
Are your best customers. I've had people come to one of the venues. Oh, this was wrong. This was wrong. I'm like, no problem. Let's get you another glass of wine. And before you know it, they're like literally calling. Hey, you working tonight? We'll be up there.
Yeah.
Hey, can I book a VIP day? It's my wife's birthday. Literally 6 weeks ago was bitching about some lipstick on a glass. And now they're booking their 50th wedding anniversary with us.
I
Because you
love
gave
that.
And I mean,
them
those
the
are my
attention they
give me
needed.
attention.
Yeah, you turn
Didn't
them
really.
around
I gave
right
them one
away.
glass for free, and they were right. They had some lipstick on, so I gave you another glass.
Yeah.
And since then, they paid full price for everything, and they're booking parties left and right. I mean, those are
They
my
just wanna
favorite
know
ones.
their stuff.
I love when a
Yeah.
bartender comes, goes, "Hey, someone's mad." I'm like, "Great, let me have them.
let me
Let me have them. I will turn them into one of my best friends."
Yeah.
And 8 out of 10 times, I literally will turn them in. Hey guys, I'm sorry.
I will eat you up with kindness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's no sense in
destroy
being
your
mad
life
or
with
being
kindness.
rude.
Kindness.
Hey, I appreciate you guys coming on the show.
Yeah.
We are running
Out
a
of
little
time.
time constraint.
But thank you for our first show in our new studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys
hey.
got to be here.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Now
It's
we're time to take
comfy.
shots and celebrate.
Thanks for listening to us talk.
I brought my pen. I'll just hit that.
There you
There
go.
we go.
There you go.
But yeah, thank you. And check us out every Friday and on TikTok, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram. There's another one in there. YouTube.
There you go. That's the most important
The main
one. We're
one.
giving away
Yeah,
$1,000
that one.
right now. We're giving away $1,000 right
We
now.
are giving away $1,000.
$1,000. If you go on, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Somewhat Tipsy Pod. We're giving away $1,000 October 3rd.
Yep.
Thank God you're paying that. I'm not paying that. It's coming out of your
Competition
paycheck.
ends on September 30th, so you got to subscribe before September 30th. Thanks, y'all.
This episode brought to you by Stir Hospitality.
Go to stirhospitality.com if you are a new restaurant. If you're a restaurant that is not seeing the profits that you used to,
Bar and nightclub.
bar and nightclub too, they will get you back in the black. Stirhospitality.com.